We have another juicy one to unpack here. Post-secondary schools must be guaranteeing housing for international students, according to the province of Ontario. So not only have colleges been forced to reduce international students from 280,000 to 140,000 this year, now they are being forced to provide housing for them. So what is that going to mean? Well, the Canadian federal government are going to be offering post-secondary institutions low-interest loans to build student housing starting this fall. So right now, the feds are currently tweaking their existing program to make universities, colleges, nonprofits, and private developers, yes, private developers, eligible for low-cost financing to build residences on and off campus. So that's starting this fall. So let's talk about this just a little bit. I'm not going to dig deep into this, but I want to put this in your thought bank because the colleges have been inundated with international students. So to me, now they're taking the ability for independents to have rental properties on student campus areas in different cities. I'm originally from Waterloo, and my first house that I purchased was right smack dab in the middle of student rental land. And over time, that area gentrified and it turned into a really amazing area in Waterloo. So I was able to capitalize on that when I left my primary residence and sold it because the student housing ended up shifting all towards where the universities were directly located. So as an independent, I'm going to throw some numbers at you here. Let's say, for example, you are 45 years old, 50 years old, whatever, and your parents pass away. They pass away. They own a house that's close to the university or college. So, for example, in Hamilton, that could be up on 5th. That could be sort of on Garth. Could be anywhere in that surrounding area because we're dealing with Mac and we're dealing with Mohawk College. So let's say they pass away. Let's say it's a 5-bedroom house, 3 bedrooms up, 2 down. Right now, the going rate for student rentals is $850 a student. So do the math, 5 times $850 each. And the students have to pay their utilities on top of that. So you're paying the insurance, you're paying the taxes. Let's say you want to pay a property management company. So it's a hands-off investment. It's your family home. Not much work has to be done, but you are clearing a considerable amount of money on a property that you inherited. But now the feds have literally taken that ability away from you to be bringing in $4,250 a month. I don't know about y'all, but I would be really happy to bring in $51,000 on a property that I may have inherited from somebody and rented to students who, by the way, when you rent to students, you are generally getting a guarantor on their rental application. So you're pretty much guaranteed rent. So let's talk about this. Let's unpack this because I personally think that our government, federally and provincially, they want to destroy this country because why would you take an individual's ability away from them to make a decent amount of money in this country that could potentially allow you to retire early? Fuck them. Sorry, but honestly, I'm so done with this. There are opportunities in the United States right now where cash flow is actually happening. They're at a low end of the cycle. It's going up. They're having as many problems as we are with lack of housing. The difference is they are about half the price of what Canadian real estate is. So our federal and provincial governments combined have just been a massive detriment to our society and earning money. They are strictly seeming to want to support corporate and institutionalized buying in real estate and investment. So guys, you need to get out there, make your voice heard, write to your local MPs. It's kind of useless in Hamilton because they suck here almost unanimously straight across the board. They suck. They don't listen to us. I still send the emails. I still send them in to my local ward. I send them into my fabulous NDP mayor, who I did not vote for, and I make my voice heard. Whatever. We need to make our voices heard here before we lose every single right to make money in this country, and all we do is pay taxes. Because this is something that is absolutely preposterous, and they are literally taking the ability away from us as individual citizens to make money in this country. Not all landlords are bad. We have shining examples, as I did in an earlier post, of a very bad landlord. That is the exception and not the rule, because there's more bad tenants out there than there are bad landlords. I can say that from personal experience. I can say that from professional experience. It is a scary world in Canada right now. So that's all. I'd like you to look this up. There's articles all over the newspaper, in the news, unconventionally old school newspaper. It's a habit to say that, but in the news. So please look it up and please look into this. Basically, student rentals are one of the few cash flow positive investments we have left in Canada, in Ontario specifically, in order to get ahead. So the government has quite specifically taken that ability away from us going forward. I am curious to know your thoughts on this. Please like and subscribe below, and please comment and let me know what you think about this. Ciao for now. Peace out. Love y'all. Bye.